I stopped covering myself. And this is what happened. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is the channel where we talk about how it really means to grow radiant, be strong and beautiful as we age, like talking about workouts, some recipes, low carb. I do low carb and intermittent fasting, some rituals, what it really means to stand out despite of our ages. And today I'm going to talk about something that feels small to a lot of people, but to us women, it's a big deal. It's not a skincare. This is not about a new product as well. This is not about even glow, but it's about something that goes deeper, something that sits right on our faces. And it's this idea that, I can't go without concealer. I can't go without makeup, without foundation, without lipstick, without the whole routine. And the moment I stopped trying to cover everything up, that was the moment something powerful changed in me. Let's go back a bit. Growing up, what we were told, for me, I always hear that a woman is put together if her eyebrows are clean, her face is flawless, her lips has color. We learned early that if you want to be taken seriously, respected, noticed, you have to be better and look polished. I remember being a teenager, all these commercials in the television, they always showed the before and after of a woman as tired, with dark circles, pale lips, no lipstick. Then the after one would be suddenly has her life together. Why? Because she had makeup on. So what happens is we absorb that message. Dark circles, unacceptable. Pimples, we have to cover it up. An even tone, well, you gotta fix it. You gotta put some creams on it. Oh my gosh, it's like you age, right? And this is like, it gets into us. This messaging, it doesn't stop even when we hit 30s or 40s. If anything, it gets louder. You are getting older. Don't let yourself go. That's what we always hear. You still need to look fresh. Hey, don't scare people with your bare face. It's subtle, sometimes people say it naturally. They don't really mean to hurt you, but it just say it because it's natural. Sometimes they even said it as a comment, like, wow, you look young. You doesn't look like your age. As in, you don't have makeup. You look fresh. And we smile. We just take it. But inside, we still worry, right? Can I really be seen as I am? Because I was told I look young, but I have my concealer on. I have my makeup on. So there's a thought in my mind, can I really be seen as I am? I'm going to be honest with you. I used to think I couldn't even do a video call unless I'd put foundation or I'd fix myself. Just a little concealer here and there, under the eyes, a bit of powder, maybe a bit of blush too. And I told myself, it was just for confidence. I'm trying to justify putting my makeup on. But the thing is, I couldn't be myself anymore without it. That's what I felt. And then one day, I caught myself rushing through my skincare, not because I wanted to care for my skin, but because I was racing to cover it. I was racing to cover the flaws that I keep seeing on my face, that I highlighting on my face. And then I realized something that hit me in the gut. I was treating my real face like a problem to solve, not a canvas to celebrate. And that's the beauty trap. It tells us that confidence comes from covering up, hiding the evidence that we have lived. But what if that's not true? What if covering up isn't confidence? What if confidence is choosing to be seen, even when we're not perfectly done? Now, here's what I didn't do. I didn't throw away all my makeups. I still have them and I still use them. I didn't wake up one day and say, I'll never wear concealer again. No, this was quiet, gradual, gentle. I just started giving myself permission. One day, I wore just sunscreen and smile. Next day, maybe some mascara. Then maybe a full face again. I tried to do makeup as subtle, as simple as possible. And I didn't do it every day. And I can go out without anything on me. That's what I did. I tried to just go and be myself. And then, I still go out with a full makeup on. But now, I don't do it just because I felt unworthy without it. It was because I chose it. I just chose to put makeup on. My confidence doesn't depend on it. The difference is freedom. Now, here's a small story. One afternoon, I went to a coffee shop with no makeup, just my regular skin, and I caught myself feeling a little conscious. Avoided eye contact with a cashier at first, but then she looked at me and said, "You look peaceful." Take note, she didn't say beautiful, not fresh, not glowing. She said peaceful. And I really liked what I heard. I really like to be called peaceful, then beautiful. Because when you're peaceful, beauty comes out naturally. And that one word did something big for me. It reminded me that this face isn't just about how it looks. It's about the energy I carry. Sometimes I wear makeup because I want to play. Sometimes I just do it because I want to connect with my skin. And both are valid. But never again will I wear it just because I think I need to hide something. I need to hide my face. Confidence sells to us in small glass bottles. Lipsticks, serums, concealers, filters, and sure, they help. Makeup can be fun, powerful, creative, but real confidence, it's waking up seeing yourself in the mirror with all the lines, shadows, textures, and still saying, yes, I love this woman. It's looking in the mirror and seeing yourself, not a project. It's just yourself, not a list of flaws, but radiance. It's walking into a room knowing that you don't owe anyone youth, not perfection. You show up because you belong. Confidence is just being comfortable with your skin, even if it's a little uneven, even if it's changing, even if you see lines. And here's the kicker. The more you own your real face, the more people respond to your energy. Not your eyeliner, not your mascara, not your lipstick. I've had more compliments from strangers when I'm barefaced and at peace than when I'm glammed up but rushing. Because real glow comes from real presence. So yes, I still wear concealer, I still wear makeup. Sometimes I want a little bit, sometimes I want to look extra glowy, but it's a tool now, not a crutch. And that shift has changed my relationship with myself. Remember, we're not here to rewind time. We're here to own it. We don't treat wrinkles as flaws. We treat them as witnesses in our joy, even in our grief, and in our growth. We don't put makeup on to disappear. We don't put it on to cover up. We put it on if and when we want to express. We are done with the shame, done with the silence, done with the pressure to look young just to be considered beautiful. And if you've been hiding your real skin, I want you to try this tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, after your skincare, pause, look in the mirror, touch your cheek, and say, this skin has carried me through so much, and it is worthy. Because beauty was never supposed to be flawless. It was supposed to be lived in. Well, I guess that's it for today again. Thank you so much for joining me. If this video has made you feel seen, I hope you consider subscribing. And one last thing, if you could leave a comment below and tell me what's one thing you've stopped covering up. Again, once again, thank you for joining me. And let's just make this a space, a safe place for women to rise, barefaced and bold. Remember, strong is the new sexy, strong in every aspect of our lives. We don't hide, we radiate, we glow and grow. Thank you guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!